My name is Carol Hodge, and I am directing Night Mother. I wanted to direct Night Mother, well, I came across it several years ago when I was at theatre school, and always knew that I would direct it rather than act in it, which was always, sort of interesting for me because naturally I'm an actor, so that's where I go with things, is to see or to think of how I would perform the piece, and I never thought that. I always knew that I would direct it and that I wouldn't act in it. So, and this was several years ago now. It was magic actually, because because I met Wendy, who's playing Velma, when I was in grade 8, so young. I don't know how old you were, 14 or something. And I was doing my first professional, semi-professional show. I had one line. It was what was it? Oh, eating is necessary for living in the House of Bernarda Alba. And I was thrilled to be working with all of these professional actors. It was just so awesome. And Wendy was in the cast. And then I had a conversation a year and a half ago with Catherine from Biz Books about possibly directing Night Mother. And she said, talk to Bronwyn Smith. She's always wanted to play the part. And you know Wendy Merle Johnson? I said, yes, I do. And I remembered her. And then I came across Wendy. We bumped into each other doing a gig, and just asked her if she would come and do a casual reading of this play. And she said yes, and I was totally kind of stunned actually that, why would she want to come and do this with little old me and everything, and she did, and we read it, and I was like, we have to do this, no matter what it takes, we need to do this, and we need to do it now, and we are. I think what got me about it is that it's really challenging and it's hard. The subject material is hard, the parts for the actors are hard, the concept is hard, the imaging is hard. It's all hard, and I thought, I gotta do it because now's the time for me to challenge myself, and also to be able to do it with Bronwyn and Wendy, who I know, rather than just blind casting, is sort of gives me more of a cushy ground. I feel supported. I feel, I feel backed up. So I think that's why. I want people to come and see this play because I think it's a fantastic piece of writing. I think dramatically it's close to perfect. I think it's really, I would call it a contemporary classic, and because it's going to provoke discussion. That's a big thing for me. I think now a lot of the themes that are introduced in the play are happening all around us all the time, and we don't talk about it, and it's still, there's controversy, there's shame around it. And I think it's time to have these discussions in order to create some change. And I'm hoping that as well as having a really great theatrical experience, that people will go home and discuss it and talk about it. And maybe there's a little seed that's planted. Yeah.